Thanks. Now, there is a very easy way to support an organization that preserves the legacies of moms and dads with life-threatening illnesses so that their kids will always have a way to know them, remember them. All you have to do is dine out next Thursday.
The easiest thing to do.
Yeah, the easiest, best thing to do. More than 165 restaurants participating in Dine Out For Mom. It gets bigger every year.
I know, it does, and this is their biggest fundraiser every year. And the thing that's so great about this organization is right now we're all being asked to give a lot. I mean, like, there are a lot of needs right now, and so it's hard to know, how do I get involved? Which ones do I get involved in? This is an easy one to do. First of all, you can just go out to dinner, and that makes it really easy. But then also, if you have a personal connection to someone who might have benefited from this, then it's easy to remember. For me, I have a friend, her name is Hope, who's battling colorectal cancer, and her 2 children they're friends of my kids, and so we've gotten to know this organization, and being able to see how Let There Be Mom came in, helped Hope create some really amazing memories for her children, so that if the worst should happen, they have these memories of her, so that her memory is preserved. And so they're doing this for families all over the upstate, which is really remarkable.
And it's a beautiful thing. It kind of gives you chills to think about. This organization is making sure that memories are preserved, legacies are preserved, and there's nothing more important to those families.
How do you know Mom's chocolate chip cookie recipe? How do you what are those holiday memories that she would have wanted to do with you? And so now kids are having the opportunity to have some really lovely keepsakes, and that costs money and it costs effort. So this is the way that we can help donate to that.
All right, so if we can do our part by eating delicious food, we want to highlight some of the locally owned restaurant groups that you might want to hit for Dine Out For Mom. You start with Tropical Grill. Big fan of Tropical Grill, lots of options.
Yeah, so many options, and there's 12 locations across the upstate that are joining in on Dine Out For Mom. So you don't even really have to think about where you're going to go for this. It could just be your regular lunch on Thursday. It could be dinner that you're picking up. And that mustard curry sauce that's shown there was a time in my life where I had a full bottle of that in my fridge at all times. It's just so good. So that's just it's a great option. Easy lift on this one. You can just stop by any one of those 12 locations, and they're going to donate to Dine Out For Mom.
And I got to say, you bring home one of those chops, and then it works for another meal later, or something to pick out of the fridge.
And it's really affordable, too.
Yep. And next one, Sully's Steamers. 6 of those locations.
I know. Again, another great option. And some of these, we're doing the larger groups so that it makes it easier for people to get there. You don't have to drive all the way across town. You can pick up something that's nearby. Sully's is great for breakfast, lunch, dinner, late night even sometimes. And so it's another great spot. The kids love Sully's, great family spot, or stop there for lunch. Whenever you're in the mood for a steamed bagel, make it next Thursday.
Yeah, and you love that these restaurants are getting involved. 20% of their proceeds going right to this cause for that whole day.
Awesome. I love that, and and that means the staff is also getting involved. It gives another way for the staff of these organizations and these restaurants to actually be a part of something that maybe they wouldn't have otherwise.
Yeah, feels good to help. And then Willie Taco. Been meaning to get back to Willie Taco. Here's a reason to do that next Thursday.
Of course, Willie Taco. It's like the amusement park of tacos.
Yeah.
There's so many different fun items. Another great spot for families, or a little late night fun if you're into some tequila. And really great options there. Again, across the upstate, you've got 3 different locations that are participating, and so there's no reason not to make Taco Thursday a thing.
Taco Thursday can be a thing too. The alliteration isn't quite there, but the T's
no, it's
are
not
still
quite,
there.
but the T's are
We'll
there.
Take it. And then Maverick Biscuit. A lot of people swear by Maverick Biscuit.
Those biscuits are just ridiculous. So this is a true indulgence. And again, 3 locations, where if you're in Taylor's, Malden, or even in Woodruff, their newest location, this is a place where you get smothered, covered, fried, all the things, not quite at Waffle House. But yeah, I mean, like, how can you not want a biscuit that looks like that? It demands a fork and knife situation. And so if you haven't been to Maverick Biscuit, I would definitely recommend take yourself out for this particular occasion, but breakfast and lunch only. They close at 2 p.m. every day.
I'm comforted just by the pictures
of
that food. It's very effective. And then all the Stella's family restaurants are involved too. You love to see that.
So if you're looking for a nicer dinner out or a lunch next Thursday, you've got Stella's Brasserie in Hollingsworth Park, or Stella's Bistro, the original one out in Simpsonville, and then Roti, the newest one at Bridgeway Station. So lots of different options, but that mac and cheese at Roti is just insane. Can't recommend that one enough. And again, lots of great options. Every every palate point, price point, you know, whatever you're looking for, you'll be able to find it at one of those 3 restaurants for sure if you're looking for a sit-down dinner that's not just a grab-and-go situation.
And that's kind of nice because it may not be part of your regular routine to take yourself out to a nice dinner on a Thursday, but you know what? It's the least you can do.
It is the least you can do, and it's the best thing you can do next Thursday.
I love that. So many great places, and yeah, the impact that is made here, I mean, over the course of this campaign.
It's huge. They raise over $100,000 each time, and it gets bigger and bigger each time, and that means they can help more families. And you can actually see the families that they're helping online if you go. You can click on the families, learn about them, see what the organization is doing, so you can actually really feel more involved than just, you know, throwing some coins to a really huge organization that might be national and you don't know where your money's going.
And so, of course, kudos to all the restaurants participating. Although, you know, they get all the attention, they get all the people coming in the door. Everybody wins in this, especially maybe us eating.
I know, especially us, because I mean, maybe you can do second dinner, second lunch. You have so many options.
Help twice, maybe.
Yes.
Okay. Extra generous.
Help early and often.
All right. Hungry and happy. Ariel, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Dine Out for Mom is Thursday, October 24th. Participating restaurants donate 20% of their total sales that day to Let There Be Mom. Last year added up to more than $113,000. And you can follow Ariel on social media to see where her adventures take her, maybe where she dines next week.